MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Chicago Cubs and the Atlanta Braves. The Braves aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Cole Hamels gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that, and if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Pitch misses the throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Baez leads off second with nobody out. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Hamels is way up there among active pitchers in terms of career wins. He's earned more than 170 of them in his time at the big leagues. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Acuna is there, and he has it for the first out. Into the box now, Chris Bryant. And he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. First delivery to him on the way. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. A ball and a strike.
Watch out, 1-1.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Ready with the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Another one sent foul.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Now the 1-2. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat. But Kyle Hendricks gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Kyle Hendricks is not one of these overpowering guys. He's a little bit, he reminds me of Greg Maddux. He's 88 to 91 with really good sink, great straight changeup, and has the slurve. Not a true curveball, not a true slider. The key to Kyle Hendricks, inducing early contact. The more pitches that hitters see, the better chance they have to hit on them. If Kyle Hendricks is on, you'll know early he'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
Skied into very shallow right. Souza is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Set to get his day started, Ronald Acuna, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Here's the first pitch to him. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike one.
Hey, if I'm on the mound, I'm going even further out of zone on this next pitch.
Soft grounder left side. Bryant's got to get rid of it, and quickly there are two away. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. The 1-1 home. Lifted the other way out to left center. Schwarber is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
And it's fouled away. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
In there at the knees, strike 1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
And this is popped up near second base. And this is taken in for the second out. So striding in, Albert Almora. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. And here's a fastball from Hamels to begin the at-bat as he climbs ahead 0-1. Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike. Hamels ready with the 1-1.
Nope.
2-2.
He's in complete command of his 2-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Here's the pitch. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And Darno will make the catch in that. Here's Marcell Ozuna. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's a .375 hitter. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. Stepping into the box, Trey Mancini. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. This one's down to third. And there's out number 2. Now to the plate, Charlie Culberson, trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
Looked like the sinker there, dipped a little below the knees. Bottom of the second here with no score. That evens it up 1-1. Runner goes for second. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw in time and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Jason Kipnis. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Kipnis, or Kip for short. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. The 1-2.
Nope.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Kyle Hendricks comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
That's popped up, and that'll get down for a base hit.
You know, sometimes, D-Row, it's a war when you're a pitcher and a bad hitting pitcher. The war is the war to try to hope that he actually hits your bat. And I think he won that war, D-Row. That wasn't a very pretty swing, but it produced a base hit.
So what you're saying is you were in full warlike mode in Dodger Stadium back in the day when
I sure was. John Cummings on the mound. He did me a favor, threw me a heater about 92 with the cut on it, right off the barrel line drive between third and short. My one and only base hit, and I didn't even have a bat. I had to use another bat from a teammate of mine with the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Now a throw over to first.
No, he's safe.
And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First offering on its way. Anthony Rizzo stands in as he looks at a called strike. Third inning, no score to this point. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side.
We're just about set to go here as the Braves come to bat in the third inning, and this is an offense that's really been productive this year. They enter the day near the top of the league in both team batting average and runs scored, so it's safe to say they're among the cream of the crop in terms of offensive production. Talking with some of the coaches earlier, they all alluded to not only the high level of talent on this club, but also the hitters' tireless work ethic. They praised the professionalism these players bring to their craft as a major reason for their success. And they said the hard work breeds confidence when it comes time to compete in the batter's box.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So here now is the pitcher, Hamels, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Hamels becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Just a tick behind for a strike. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now this is on the ground for Baez at short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Braves are set down. All set for the start of the inning. Now in the box, Bryant. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit down the line at first. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see a pretty fair-sized differential there. 94 for one guy, just 88 for the other. Wilson Contreras is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
This is line to left. Ozuna is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now back left field.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. One and one to Schwarber. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. On to the Acuna digs in now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And he swings right through it there. 2-1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Almora. One down.
Up next for Atlanta.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. First offering on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Almora retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So, welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Hit on the ground out to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now back, the center field.
So here's Albert Almora next. He popped out in his first trip. Here it comes. The 0-1 on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in now the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
In there, and it's even at 1. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Cubs are down in order. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 1-2. Here it comes.
Four foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Hit to short. Baez has it. And that's out number 1.
The batter, number 8.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in the Georgia native Charlie Culberson. First pitch on its way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
The 1-1 home. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He'll try again, 1-2. Hit back up the middle. There's Baez. And there are 2 away now. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up. Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
There's a drive out to left center field. On his way to second is d'Arnaud. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Stepping in, Austin Riley, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get it.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. The relay. Throw to second, but he's in there as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, he was almost out of the inning, but the last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
So now to the plate, Paul Hamels, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And a decent swing from Hamels there, but he comes up empty, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Hey, here's a case right here, Dero, where as a pitcher you could really help himself. With a 2-out RBI here, this would be a huge run if he could drive this run in.
Dan, this is already a win-win in my book for the 8-hole hitter to grab an RBI knock. Not only does he get the pitcher up, he turns the lineup over for.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. Through 5 innings, it's now 1-0 Atlanta. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Hendricks. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
The windup and the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
So he sets him down swinging. Kyle Hendricks goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. And that brings up Javi Baez. He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. He's got it. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to...
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. No hits to this point. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still trail 1-0. Settling in now, Dansby Swanson, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Not shortstop.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Now at the plate, Ronald Acuna. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Bryant's got to get rid of it. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Freddie Freeman 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He's set. Here it comes. A 1 pitch on its way. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
The left fielder, number 20.
Now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
In now, Charlie Culberson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. This is line to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And the runner is in from second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
John Lester is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
John Lester.
Stepping in now, Travis d'Arnaud. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. To the plate now, Austin Riley.
Third baseman.
As he lines it out to center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. He'll get it into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Into the box, Cole Hamels. Swing, and he pops him up. And that's a fair ball. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And the rout is officially underway. It is 7-0.
The batter, number 7, shortstop,
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Kipnis is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. 7th inning coming up. Atlanta leads it 7-0. The next Cub up, Chris Bryant, 0 for 2 for him to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The windup and the 0-1. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. 1-0 the count. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Fouled off. This one's down to third. And through into left field. Back-to-back hits have him set up to start the 7th.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find
standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. As Hamels will jump ahead of him, it's 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
No runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. And another foul ball. 0-2, here it comes. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
In now, Steven Souza. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 0-1 pitch on its way.
Ball, now.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone.
They seem to forget that the game started a while ago, but better late than never, I guess. Sometimes one big hit is all it takes to get a team going. We'll see if they can build on it and make a run here.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that'll be all here for Cole Hamels. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Shane Green is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Number 19, Shane Green.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
So he sets him down swinging. Albert Almora goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Braves 7 and the Cubbies 3. Bottom of the inning now. Digging in once again, Ronald Acuna. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. First offering on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2 base hits this year. And you can see there they're just one place off the top spot in the NL in that category. Alec Mills will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jason Hayward is into the ballgame as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Mills, a 6'4" right-hander. He was taken in the 22nd round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but the
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. A bouncer up the middle. Baez ranging to his right, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna. Singled home run in his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And he is in there.
He's safe. Now batting. Right field.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Charlie Culberson.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. 1 run scores. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Travis d'Arnaud will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Striding in, Austin Riley. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Riley.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Swing and a high chopper. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit. And so that'll bring up Jason Hayward, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Fouled away. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On to second goes Hayward. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
No balls and a strike to count. Comes set and the 0-1. A runner at second, nobody out. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Got him to go down swinging there. Javier Baez goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The runner scores from second.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
So in now for Chicago, Wilson Contreras. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. And this is low, ball 1. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony Rizzo. Home half of the Ryan Tepera is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 52, Ryan.
Ender Inciarte is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1, and he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Contreras goes to get it. The throw to first is in time. 1 down. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. Fastball well outside.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Ready once again, Ronald Acuna. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Braves. They're on top, however, 9-4. Will Smith comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 51.
Standing in, Kyle Schwarber. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Chopped to third. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Right fielder.
Our coordinating producer Chris Gill tells me in my headset to tell you not to miss our post-game highlights. That'll come your way at the conclusion of matters here this afternoon, right here on the show. 1 ball, no strikes the count. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Two and 1 now to Steven Souza. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. And the count will be full. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Cole Hamels in line for the victory should the lead hold. Hard hit ball to second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And it's quickly 0-2. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. Atlanta seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Cole Hamels earns his team-leading 11th win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
This afternoon, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.